Shipping out some product to Hamad Al Mufta. Thank you. Got your stuff here. Putting in the mail. Packed with love. So, believe it or not, despite the writer's strike, I got a job. Toyota commercial on Wednesday with Maddie. Got a little prepping to do. It's been a while since I've even prepped a job. Ronin 2, Alexa Mini, there's a whole bunch of lenses, so I'm gonna go build that up, figure out what lenses we might have to fly. You guys seen any of the recent videos, you've seen the new kind of studio wall dealio here. This took like 4 coats of paint because of the plywood really absorbs all the paint. I took the posters down, I was putting up a final coat. Softbox is up there. Not the best quality light, honestly. So I rented an aperture light the other day, and that was nice. Kind of gave the videos a good look, but it's gone now, so gotta figure that out. Gotta unbury my cart from its long winter. Back here. Yep. There's Jason's cart. And I'm probably gonna take that Ronin right there. And my AKS, of course. If you want to know what's in my AKS, I have a whole video about that. Link somewhere. A lot of good goodies in there. This is kind of fun. So this is a 2-pin breakout from Ignite, including these guys, Sparrow clamps. You should really give these a chance if you don't already own them and you have a Ronin 2. Leave a comment if there's any kind of other videos you guys would be interested in, if there's like maybe more stuff on the Ronin RS3, because I know not everybody has a Ronin 2, or what level you guys want to see, or if this stuff's interesting, or if you want a video on this thing. It's just a Techno crane sitting here, you know. There's a working one of those in the trailer outside. This one actually has to get shipped back to the Netherlands, so I'm going to be building a crate for that to pack it. Oh, sold a Movi on eBay. It's funny, I set a minimum bid price and I didn't check on it, and somebody bidded just $1 above the minimum, and now I gotta sell it for like 1,500 bucks. But that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your eBay listing, so learn the hard way. Very quick, kind of random, I have a couple extra of these Blackbird shirts. I have an extra small and an extra large, and I have 3 larges left. I'm gonna put them up on the website if anybody wants to snag one. This is it. And these are from Obi-Wan. These were like the crew gifts I gave out. So, opening them up to you guys. This stand has seen some use. Yeah. Still works though. You don't want to hire a guy that has brand new gear, I'll tell you that. You want someone who's been through it. All packed up. I got this trailer, years ago. Just I got tired of picking stuff up into my truck all the time. So it's kind of a big thing to have, but makes the one-day jobs a lot easier. Loading, unloading, it's just like back saver. I mean, it's more manageable than that one. That one's huge. That's a 14-footer. I'll go show you what's inside. Techno crane. So this is the T10. It's a 25-foot, 10 meters. I don't know. It's 25 feet, 24-ish. So we wrapped last night around 7:30. We had a 7:30 a.m. call, wrapped around 7:30. So 12-hour day, but there's an hour lunch, so they subtract that, so 11 working hours. Everything yesterday was on the volume. The day before, it was actual car or actual locations. I think the day before we prepped, they had a plate car go out to these locations and just shoot the background plates. I think they said they were on GH6s. So we shot, it was all just interiors in the car. Nothing even really seeing like the hood of the car or anything. They actually pulled the front windshield out so we can get the camera in there. And it was just, you know, people in a car talking. It's kind of a humorous, kind of a comedy thing. We shot the whole 2 days I was there on the Ronin, except for one hostess tray shot, which is like where they mount the camera on the side of the car door. That was on the normal studio body, so we had 2 bodies. Ton of lenses, as you saw in that quick clip. Oh, and there's a cool lighting trick that I hadn't seen that Nick was doing, the dimmer board op, where he had a video feed from the side cameras, right? And he brought that into some program where he was able to sample the video feed, how bright it was. He took all the saturation out and was just sampling luminance. And he was able to essentially create the fixture we had. So a sky panel has a certain amount of pixels in it. He's able to map those pixels out onto the video. So as the video elements came by, those pixels would read whatever part of the video they're on, and they would send that data to the light for accurate, essentially, variation of the brightness of the light. So if the video plate drove past some trees, his program would sense that, and then the lights lighting the actors would dim down as those trees drove by. So that was a super cool way to do lighting where it's not, you know, somebody manually doing something or spinning a lighting rig around. It actually was using the video data as the source for its dimming values. So that was a cool trick. And I think at NAB there's some version of the software that's a little cheaper. I think it was in a Sarah Dici video. I'll post that link down below with the timestamp. Yeah, so the tech's always changing, the panels are always changing. I know Sony's working on panels that are very high resolution. You can actually focus to the panels, because on these, if you focus to them, they moire like crazy, kind of like this. I was doing like a little goofy running thing, but you can see the background is just like totally weird because we were focusing very close to it. You kind of have to be about 10 feet away, focusing on something right in front of camera for it to all work. So that volume we were shooting in is actually the same one that they shot Mandalorian on the first season. Now they've changed the panels and stuff, but it's the same stage. And then right across the way was stage 20, where we shot most of Obi-Wan on. And we had, I think, 6 stages at that lot for Obi-Wan, and we also shot some real locations. Spent 110 days here. But stage 20 was kind of our home base, so felt weird going back there after 2 years. A little 45-minute drive home, not too bad. Now I'm back at the shop. This is in the future, but I gotta go pick up the gear from Camtech, bring it back, and wait for my next gig. Actually, in 2 days, I'm going to Texas to the SpaceX Starbase, where they launched Starship from. So there'll be some cool videos from there. I'm going with my dad. You guys get to meet my dad. Got some other projects coming up that I'll be shooting, so excited to share some of that with you guys. Apologize about the noise out here. There's a paint shop right there. They have an air compressor running all day long. And my thought is actually why it's so bad is this metal roof here. There's this gap, right? And I think the sound comes up and bounces off the metal roof into this area, so I've been wanting to like extend that wall up. But for now, I just go in here, or I come on weekends when they're not working.